want to work with him more than I want to work with Puff.
I rhyme and I rip. This is the way that Dylan spits. But hey, man, let's continue this conversation, man. Yeah, man. As much as we can without, you know what I'm saying, getting too in our feelings as far as like how black businesses are as far as customer service.
Yeah. And like with that whole thing, man, it's I'm gonna say it again, man. I think where we fail as black entrepreneurs and like starting our own shit, we get so wrapped up with how we, especially like when our customer base is the black community, we so stuck on trying to figure out like how not to get fucked, like, you know what I'm saying, we see and have done to other larger corporations and businesses. So like if you go to Wendy's, like, you know, if I complain, just saying one small thing, this was fucked up in my order, you know what I'm saying, you know that Wendy's manager gonna come out.
Wendy's. Let's say Chick-fil-A.
Okay, not even that. Okay, maybe not. I'm just giving Wendy's as an example. I'm saying they like Chick-fil-A, all that. Like those mainstream, you know, spots, they gonna hit your ass with the, oh, okay, you ain't like your shit? All right, bet. Here's my card. Next time you come in, you got a free meal on me. Whether you call in or you come in, like, it's gonna be that. And I think that like a lot of it feels like black-owned businesses lack the. I was gonna say all, like, you know what I'm saying, but it was never all, because I just haven't. I feel like majority of the ones that we experience are so like pre-planned for us to complain that they just fucking like lose us as a customer off rip. Like you done said, like, because you know that most of us culturally are gonna come in and complain about an order, we're gonna come in and say whatever, or we might not as a customer have the best customer like
savvy.
You know what I'm saying? We're not like, you know, whatever. You're going to treat it as a, like, you don't, you're going to make it feel like, you're going to make me feel like I'm not wanted in your establishment if I'm not playing exactly by your rules. When it comes to customer service, sometimes you got to fucking like bend a little bit to
eat that shit.
Yeah, eat that shit. Like, I feel like that whole customer is always right shit, we have always lived by it, and like, love, like, as the customer, we love to hear that shit, but then to become an owner, you're like, nah, fuck that shit. Customers aren't always right. Fuck y'all gonna fucking pay me. Like hairstylists, I hear about it all the time. Wifey go to black hair stylists or their establishments and all that. Gee, before you even get there, you gotta make an appointment. If you late for your appointment, or if you don't show up for your appointment, you gotta instantly right there, you gotta pay a tax on that. And if you come in and you complain about shit, they're not gonna be friendly enough to be like, hey, you know what? Yeah, I fucked up. Or if you didn't like your hairstyle, hey, let me do this for you. Yeah. To like keep your business, right? You're going to run the motherfuckers off because you're trying to plan for the worst.
Or some other shit. No, on the same shit. There have been legal and illegal businesses that I fucked with, and like the time that they just like really fucked with me, which I thought really fucked with me, but at the time it was just like good customer service. I dealt with a lot more bullshit from what they did. Like, I take this for
what
instance.
you mean?
Let's do the illegal shit first.
Yeah.
Alright. Motherfucker was late. Back in the day when I was smoking weed, I'm sitting up here at the Sharks and shit like, damn, where's this nigga? I'm blowing up his phone.
Yeah.
He come there with his baby mama shit in the car. He like, man, my bad. I had to do some shit with the family. But here go an extra sack.
Extra sack.
Pause. You know what I mean? It's just like, damn. I wasn't expecting that, but I appreciate that, man. And he was that way for the next about month or two.
Yeah.
But I never forgot that time.
Yeah.
And I'll say this, it's been places I put my mama on and shit. Where it's just like, oh, when Jay-Z, what you call it, Volume 3 came out.
Yeah.
It was some bullshit at Coconuts. We used to have to buy CDs.
Yeah.
Some bullshit at Coconuts. Some motherfuckers gave me the CD.
Coconuts was a record
store.
I mean, we called it record store, but it wasn't like just records with CDs. And that
yeah. New York niggas call it records.
Yeah, like we was like record store. Like, yeah, but
yeah. Went there. The motherfuckers gave me the fucking the CD.
What?
A coin with Jay-Z face on it, which I was like fucking 15. I thought this is like the best shit. This gonna be worth some money after that shit. And then they gave me like some other like little paperwork in the bag and all that shit.
Yeah.
And I went to Coconuts for all my CDs for like the next 2 years, even though they was way higher than Best Buy and FYE.
Yeah.
And all of
FYE, right? Gee, you sending me that.
It was much higher than them, but it was just like, I remember that time where y'all niggas hooked me up with all this shit. I'm gonna keep coming back here.
Yep.
And it's just like, so what you were saying, you have a black business. First of all, you starting off here like it's a black business.
Yeah.
In your head, you're like, hey, black people need to fuck with me because, you know, I fuck with them.
Yeah.
But you got to go above and beyond, as you have to, as a black person, go above and beyond through your daily life.
Yep.
And if you do that, not even all the time, in the beginning, niggas remember that shit and they will still fuck with you.
Yeah.
That's why Harold's, Italian Fiesta, are still around.
Yeah.
Because they have terrible I-57 for niggas in Chicago. Terrible customer service, but they food fine.
Yeah. But see, I think that's also slightly different because we in the community fuck with the shit because it's good, even if the service bad. Like, look at like most of those spots, like you can't go in there, like most Heralds, you can't go in there and say, hey yo, my food was cold and woo. They gonna be like, no refunds, no nothing.
But they put in the work earlier in life.
It's final sale. But like the thing is, they put in the work because we just know them as an establishment. But I'm saying like all these other establishments that are trying to get started and you're coming.
That's what I'm saying. Like they trying to get started. Yeah. Harold's been around since before we was born.
Yeah, you can't.
Time has been around since before we was born.
You can't be like that because that is a business that can sell itself. Yeah. You open up a Harold's. Yes, there's some Harold's in Chicago that are
you
trash.
Cannot open up a Harold's and just think it's all good.
Yeah,
I mean,
but it's something that's trash. But off,
a lot of them trash.
But off GP, like you're gonna go eat at Harold's because it's fucking Harold's. Like the service might be bad and the food might not be as good all the time. But like,
are you talking about a regular motherfucker that's not from Chicago, or are you just talking about you and us? Like, because we know that's Harold's. Yeah, that's good,
bro. It's Harold's that are ass, but it's still like if that's the
it's more Harold's is ass than ain't.
But if it's
let me stop talking about that because this is black business.
But if it was out in the burbs and shit,
we already know what the demo.
If it was out in the burbs and shit versus like being in the city, you gonna look at it like, okay, it's out in the burbs, but what else do I get? I got to drive all the way to the city for this, you know.
But it's good Harold's in the burbs. But there are shit Harold's in the burbs.
Yeah, it is. But at the end of the day, bro, you can't like you're that's the name that you're banking on. That's what they had to bank on. It's a franchise. It's you might have just a bad cook, or you might, you know what I'm saying, have a good day where you like, shit, fuck it, I'm gonna fucking eat it today because I got a taste for that shit. When it comes to these new businesses, like when you can, like when I look at it,
this is what we on.
I look at it like, you know, the nail salons or the hairstylists. Like, you know, wifey going, like you hear about the stories. Wifey coming to you, be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, trying to support black owned businesses like hairstylists.
Never again.
Like it's never again because they like, gee, you're requiring so much from the customer before you even get the customer that then when you get the customer, you late, you know what I'm saying, you overpriced, And you're not, you know what I'm saying? Like you're doing you've already done so much, and you're not living up to the experience. And I think that we lack that. With a lot of black-owned businesses. And then I feel like we talked about this shit before, bro. Like when we talked about like, yo, why we like, I would like love to support. I will always support a black-owned business first. You know what I'm saying? I would do what I gotta do. But the moment you show me that you don't value me as a customer, just because you think you know me as a culture, you think that like you're putting all this shit like, oh yeah, like you're gonna complain, you're gonna argue with this, you're not gonna like this, or you're gonna be late, or you're not gonna show up for your appointment, all this shit. Like there's things that you can put in place, of course, to help prevent those things, like, or try to prevent them. But ultimately, the ultimate goal is to make it easy for the customer. The customer technically is always right, bro. Like that's just like, I feel like that's what good customer service is. That's why Chick-fil-A fucking excels at what it does.
We ain't gonna talk about them niggas.
I'm just saying, like, but like it's just all that shit that like it adds up and it makes a difference. So
in the episodes to come, we're gonna continue on this.
Yeah, we're gonna bring it.
But right now, let's start the show.
Let's do it.
People on that goofy shit.
These people out here tweaking, bro.
If you ready for the show, say. Say. All right, welcome to the I Ain't Going Show where anything goes except us. I'm your host, CJ.
On some CJ-ish.
Here with my boy, my co-host, D.
He is in his bag.
And of course, this is the show where anything goes except us. And as usual,
it's homie time right now, okay?
How's your week been, bro?
It's been good, man. No complaints.
Nah.
No complaints.
Nah. Sounds like you had a couple.
No, honestly, man, outside of the life shit, it's always gonna be shit. I say this every time,
some
man.
Jeezy shit minus the bullshit. Life's great.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it is. Like, if life ain't throwing you bullshit and you're not maneuvering and, like, you know what I'm saying, ducking them motherfuckers like Mayweather, you know what I'm saying?
Slip.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how it is, bro. Like, so.
What's your baseline of bullshit on a scale of 1 to 10? I mean, to where it's just like, this is the regular bullshit. Mine's 5.
What do you mean? Like the scale, like 5 being what?
5 is what I expect. Anything under than that is just like, oh shit, today's been straight.
Yeah,
when I get a 1 or a 0, I'm Ice Cube.
So wait. 10 being the best day ever.
No, 10 is the worst day ever.
Oh, my bad.
No. I ain't explaining it right.
You're right. I think today was a good day. I get you. Yeah, I would agree with that. I think, like, for me, it's more so, like, thankful that I haven't really experienced a really bad day in a long time.
Plus, nobody I know.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
South Central LA. That's 5. I feel like Ice Cube day was a 5.
Yeah.
And there was some bullshit. Yeah. Like, he got his dick sucked and nobody shot at him. Or none of his homies got killed.
Yeah. I'm not that adventurous.
No, that's extreme.
My shit ain't really.
That's extreme.
I don't really live that type of life. You know what I mean?
No. Ice Cube, no. But never mind.
Yeah, I would say 5 is, like, it's a normal shit I expect to go through, like, the different challenges, like, whatever. I've been straight, and I'm just grateful to be here, man. Just another day. Able to kick it with my bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? We've been doing the show. And, yeah, man, the family's good. So I would say, like, it was just been a good week, man. It's normal shit. Just another day. How about yourself, bro?
Man, I've been cool, man. I can't complain, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just looking at my little girl.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, shit.
Growing fast as hell.
Yeah, that too. But I'm just like, I gotta be better.
Oh, well, I mean, shit, we always get, you know what I'm saying?
And the cool shit is like my wife on the same shit. I'm just like, oh, okay.
Yeah, she gonna be on the same shit.
It's not just me.
She could always be on the same shit when it's you being better. She can always agree with that.
No,
nigga,
no, but
need to be
it's
better.
always, you know what I'm saying? The dad got to be better and shit. So it's just like, all right, oh, you think you have to be better too? It ain't
always that.
Cool. As far as society goes.
No, fuck
you know what I'm saying?
I don't believe
niggas
that.
ain't shit.
I don't subscribe to that shit.
I don't subscribe to it either.
That ain't shit.
I'm just saying,
that ain't
like,
real. Fake news.
I don't subscribe to a lot of shit, but the shit keep coming in my mailbox. Is all I'm saying.
Nigga, you ain't getting junk mail, nigga.
I'm getting a lot of junk mail. I told you, man. I tell my wife, I'm still like teetering on like, I don't think email real.
Okay.
I know it's real, but it's just like, yeah.
Yeah, you just old, nigga.
Yeah, I am, man.
You still call it the Google.
The Google. Yeah, I do call it the Facebook and all that shit, man.
Anyway, nigga.
Is this not loud enough? Yeah, it is. Nah, I'm hicking this shit up. I gotta get some new headphones, man. These motherfuckers. These is Beats. I've had it for like 3 years, and now the right headphones going off. That's why I keep doing this shit.
Oh, you good, man? For 3 years, my shit was like
that's bullshit, though.
My shit was 2
like, how does hell in my ear? 2 years?
Probably.
I'm fucking with brother Ray J now. I'm finna get some Raycons in this motherfucker, man. Shout out to him.
Hey, let me know how they go, man, because I have not.
No, because you got them Sony joints and shit,
and I have not used them.
I thought you was fucking with them.
I was, but bro, like,
what you? Oh, you on the buds?
Yeah, like wifey gave me the AirPods and shit.
I don't let them shits in my ear
with the noise cancellation. The wildest shit
wifey
ever,
got them
bro.
shits too. And
I feel like, bro, they really do cancel out better than the fucking Sony joints that I put on my ears, man. That like that the noise cancellation that actually go over your. Now I do know a lot of like, you know, music heads who like, you know,
I need this.
But like you're actually supposed to be listening to like when you listen to
sorry about that.
When you listen to music, you're supposed to listen to the ones that cover your entire ear. And earbuds are actually bad for you because it's like music going directly into your shit. So you're actually supposed to have the joints, but I just like the fucking way that earbuds just like, yo, they're small, but the fact that I can turn on the noise cancellation, or have like the transparent sound where I can actually hear with them still in my ear. That shit is all I need right now, bro.
I got some buds that I use for work, and the best thing about them is I know one of my ears needs to be clean.
Right? Pull the motherfuckers out like looking like what is them caramel candies back there, like looking like damn.
Like, oh, okay.
Nah, shit like
Oh, some other shit. Hair. Nah, it ain't happening yet.
What happened?
Growing out your ears?
Oh yeah, nah, that shit ain't happened to me yet,
bro. My wife be telling me about the shit, and I be like, "Shut your ass up."
You old.
And then like,
you old as fuck.
I do some shit like this, and I'm just like, "Damn, it's some shit that like." I do this, and it's like the shit right here, bro.
Shit.
So I got the.
No, you got the.
I've been had them, but I had them for the nose hairs and shit. And I was just like, these shits ain't. Why are they growing so much? You know what I'm saying?
Me fucking
back in the day, you know what I'm saying? They went out there,
yeah.
But like, yeah, man. But yeah, my shits. I'm pulling them out now. I'm like bitches with mustaches and shit. It's like. Pulling them out, but it's just like every now and then I gotta
back.
Man, that shit trash, bro. I got hair growing out my ear.
Gee, you old as fuck.
It ain't a bush yet, but I've seen niggas with bush. I've seen niggas with bushes, and I'm just like, am I gonna get to the point where I don't get no fuck?
My
you just got a whole afro in your fucking ear and shit,
bro. I hope I never. I'm a hairy dude too.
Oh, it's finna happen to you.
Fuck you, nigga. Like
you still got hair on your head, man.
A little bit.
I'm getting laser.
It's starting.
I'm getting laser before I'm 40. I'm getting laser. I'm tired of shaving. I'm getting laser off my head, man. This is some bullshit.
You're gonna have to go through some boils on your head in the meantime, like from burning them shits off. You gonna start growing.
If that like, shit happens,
looking like Willie Lump Lump.
If that,
on the top of your head.
If that shit happens, my wife and daughter are gonna be rich and I'm gonna be dead. And you look out for the niggas that she gonna fuck with. Nah, nigga, don't let them take her money.
Nah, nigga, you just gonna end up on Dr. Pimple Popper. You know what I'm saying? You gonna have
that
a bunch of shit that
gross.
Like, hey,
I all y'all niggas that think that shit cool.
I had a hey, fuck it.
Oh, you one of them niggas you like looking at Pimple Pops?
Yeah, nigga, that shit was. I had this conversation at the gig. I had this conversation at the gig, and I was like, gee, it is something weird, oddly weird about fucking like watching the motherfucker like they got like and they gotta be like it can't just be like the little shit on your.
Did you watch your wife give birth?
Shit. No.
Shut the fuck up.
No, I didn't watch.
That's grosser than that.
No, I did not watch her give birth.
The first time.
Like naturally, like vaginally.
Oh, my bad.
But I watched her like with both of our children, C-section, and with my son, I actually
cooler.
I had to screen. See, no, this is what I was because this was brought up too. Like, see, my thing is not like I'm not easily grossed out by the sight of things. Like, I can see anything. For me, it's when I see it and I get a smell. Like, if I smell it, it's done, bro. Like, I'm fucking like I'm done. Like, you can't tell me like I'm like all that shit. But like if it's just seeing it like on TV and this, I'm like, damn, that's wild. Like gore and blood and like gushy like fucking pimple like or cyst and shit when they fucking stab a big ass boil on somebody's body and that shit just ooze out. I be like, damn, I bet you they relieved as fuck right age, now.
I am grossed out. But I remember looking at Faces of Death and all that shit and just be like, damn, that's Tupac autopsy. Oh shit.
Yeah,
like now I'm just like, like I'm not finna throw up or no shit like that. But I'm just like, I don't want to see that shit.
No, I
don't want to see nobody. Like, remember Two Girls, One Cup?
Yeah.
Was you cool with watch? Did you watch that whole thing?
I did not watch the whole thing.
I watched the whole thing just on some like, this ain't that nasty. So wait, it was.
Hey, but you know what's wild?
But it was.
Hey, you brought that up. Like, that is wild that like a lot of motherfuckers like back then watching that shit in its entirety to me is just like, why the fuck would you?
I didn't wait the whole like I skipped through to like where's the? I mean, the whole thing was bad, but I was like, where's the part where niggas threw up? I was just like. I go ahead and hit it, man.
On some CJ.
That type of shit, like no pun intended. Like that type of shit, I just don't like. You know, I think that's just gross. You know what I'm saying?
Eating shit.
And the like things
for all you kids that ain't see that shit.
Oh shit! Can you imagine Gen Z looking up Two Girls One Cup right now? Oh shit!
They seen way worse shit on the news.
No, you
niggas'
ain't never.
Brains been blown out on the news.
No, never on the news, bro. They not even.
Two Girls, One Cup.
They can't even show that type of shit.
Let's do it. Two Girls, One Cup.
They got that. Hey, Two Girls, One Cup, and they had what was it? Blue Waffle. If you ever search like Blue Waffle or some shit like that, shit. It's gross shit like that.
Two Girls, One Cup was worse than Blue Waffle.
Yeah, because that's like, bro, like that's eating feces. Like I can't fuck with
feces.
Like I can't.
Feces sounds worse than shit.
Like that shit. That's a different type of like. I'm saying like that. And like
how much did they get paid? How much did they get paid?
Probably nothing. Probably nothing. Probably just like probably 5K.
I said that question with the intention of fighting with you. Nah, I don't think they got paid either.
Nah, because they're especially back then.
They probably dead. Like you gotta live that shit down. You gotta eat that shit
from fecal matter poisoning or some shit.
Let's get into. I'm not air horning that shit. You know what I am. For all the niggas that survived that shit and look at everybody like they weak. Before we get into Black History in the Making, we have to shout out our sponsor, Stogies are backing this. Stogies are backing this premium
I'm your
cigars.
conscious.
Am I fucking up? Damn. Stogies are backing this premium cigars for the culture respect the smoke.
Smoke something, bitch.
As usual, the ticket's right here. Check them out. StogiesAreBackingThis.com. Use the I Ain't Going promo code for a discount. And use them for the event, for your event, for don't look at me. For your event, for their mobile cigar lounge.
It's dope as shit, yo.
Hell yeah. Now let's get back into the fuckery. Black history in the making. Black history in the making, as we say every week. As we say every week. Stop laughing at me. Black history in the making, as we say every week. We want to shout out our ancestors, our parents, our grandparents, everybody that did everything so we could be here and be able to do this show. But we also got to shout out the things that are happening right now, this day. And this right here, this shit right here, I never thought that this would happen.
Oh shit.
Kanye West. We have a few drops of this nigga right here.
How, Sway?
You ain't got the answers. You ain't got the answers, Sway.
Turns out Sway has the answers.
He has them. He there.
Clipping it in right here.
I am the number one most impactful artist of our generation. I am Shakespeare in the flesh. Walt Disney, Nike, Google. Now, who's going to be the Medici family and stand up and let me create more? Or do you want to marginalize me till I'm out of my moment?
Or why don't you empower yourself and don't need them and do it yourself?
How, Sway?
Take a few steps back to go.
You ain't got the answers, man. You ain't got the answers.
Kanye.
You ain't got the answers. You ain't got the answers, Sway. You ain't spent $13 million of your own money trying to empower yourself.
Yes, but I spent hundreds of thousands and putting out clothing lines at a smaller degree. All I'm asking you,
and it ain't no Ralph though. It ain't Ralph level.
Let me ask you this: I'm asking
what's the name of your clothing line? We don't know.
Kanye.
You know what I'm saying?
So Sway, almost 10 years ago, said, "Man, why don't you do it on your own?" Was he right?
You know what? I will go ahead and say Sway had the answer. I know people are gonna be like, no.
So, after all that shit, look, man, I'm going to say it right here. That's growth and development.
I mean, that's fair. Like, why not? Like, why wouldn't he acknowledge the fact that it's like, during that time, he was on a trajectory that was like, okay, in order for me to get to this next level, I need to be on this
I need
type of
help.
shit.
From
I
these
need help,
niggas.
yeah. I can't just do this on my own because without their influence, without their production value, whatever you want to call it, I need this. But then he was able to see like, yo, like this whole time, if I would have just did this shit on my own, and to like, but it's
Kanye's, not this whole time.
Yeah, but to Kanye's like point is like maybe that time was not then. Maybe it is now. Like
he wouldn't have been right here if he would have did it at that time.
Yeah,
and that's what he was saying. Sway's right now.
Yeah,
Sway wasn't right then.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like you said, he lost $13 million. And the funniest shit, shout out Tim, man. He said all the time, but it ain't Ralph though.
Yeah.
Sway, what is your clothing line? We don't know.
Yeah.
It's just like,
yeah, no, it was like, yo, okay. That also reminded me that that's motherfucker said, I'm not going to take advice from a motherfucker that's broken to me. Like, that's just like, yo.
I'm not shouting out KP, but KP has been arguing with me ever since that came out. And he was just like, what are you trying to say? He can't listen to nobody. It was like, no, he said some real shit.
Yeah.
I'm not going to argue with nobody broker than me about money.
Yeah.
Who does that?
Yeah. Exactly.
Like argue. I would take advice.
How are you broken than me telling me how to spend my money or how to financially secure something for me and my ideas? Regardless of what that was. But no, advice is one thing.
No, he said argue.
Yeah.
I would take advice, but I'm not arguing with you.
Right. I get you. Yeah.
And he also said, like, you work for Gap. Like, I'm arguing with you.
Yeah, like
nigga.
I'm the one that we're partnering with. I'm the one that
Gap hired you.
Yeah.
To fuck with me.
And they are under contract with me to partner with me. So I get it. I get it.
You know what I mean?
I get it. And I'm sorry. I know a lot of people got like mixed feelings about Kanye, but I think that motherfucker is one of the greats. He is. That's what I'm saying. I think that.
He is.
That's what I feel.
You don't think?
And
that's objective.
He is. I think that most geniuses throughout the time, like, have always been seen as crazy.
Walt Disney
have always been
we
seen,
already saw that.
Have always been seen as crazy, and you know, a lot of times they are misunderstood. But like for him, he has a vision that I've said this before, bro. I wish that I was able to have the courage to back my
talent.
My talent and my vision of what I feel is right and what I feel is needed and how I express it. You need to jump on board with it, but motherfucker got bills, so I can't be like that. I can't be Kanye. I gotta play the game. I gotta be like, oh, okay, you don't like that, okay,
soon enough.
You know what I'm saying?
Soon enough.
Hey, whatever my journey is gonna be there, and I'm here for it. But other than that, like, I admire his, you know, ability to stick to his guns and stick to what he feel is right.
Because they say he wasn't supposed to be no rapper.
Gee. Like, nobody would have ever expected him to excel or
Hove didn't.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
As much as even Hove did for the past 3 weeks, Hove didn't on that shit.
Dame did.
Dame did.
Dame did, you know what I mean? Let's talk about that. Cause like at the start of it was just like, yo, like, even watching his documentary, he was always like, hey, I'm just going into these rooms and I'm finna put on this music and I'm finna rock with it.
Being annoying.
Are you in the middle of like trying to respond to some emails? Hold on real quick. Hey, listen to this.
I'm finna rap live.
Yeah, you fuck with that?
With Cootie, a.k.a. Chike.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you fuck with that? Yeah, you know what I mean? And so it was like, I know we always joke about, like, you know how my daughter, like, we got to a point where she
don't be weird.
Don't be weird and shit. But I always, like, you know, I even, like, talked to her about it. Like, when she said, oh, yeah, this kid at school, he always be weird. And then I was like, hey, listen, weird ain't bad. Like, so stop saying, like,
I've been weird my whole life.
Yo, like, I was like, I even told my daughter, I was like, gee, you weird. What are you talking about? Like, embrace that shit. Like, don't, like, weird is not bad. And I think we get to this point where it's like, hey, you know, if you're not in this line of what society deems you should be, then you're weird and you're different and you're like, but it's like,
the dopest people
be weird,
are
bro.
Weird.
And that's a great thing. Because it's like they got a different mindset, and just because you can't grasp every aspect of how to communicate with them and how to handle approaching them or holding a conversation with them does not make them fucking different or bad from what you are. You just don't get their communication style. You don't get where they come from, because like for years, and I know we got to move on, but like for years, I've always thought like Kanye is somebody that I've always felt like I needed to read between the lines with. There's no fucking hearing what he say and saying, oh, that's
not
what he
always,
said.
not always. Let's make it clear. After graduation and with 808s and Heartbreaks, I think I'm speaking for you, but tell me if I'm wrong.
What's
That's
up?
when it was just like 808s and Heartbreak. Like everybody was fucking with him.
Yeah.
Up until 808s and Heartbreaks. And it was just like, oh, okay. All right, I see what he's saying. And then Yeezus too. After that, it was just like people was just like, Yeezus, 808s and Heartbreaks. What the fuck is this? This ain't
All the way through, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
I fuck with him all the way through.
That's what I'm saying. Like read between the lines.
Yeah,
and shit.
each transition that he has ever made.
Shout out Chi-Town.
Yeah, like I've always I've never taken him for face value. I've always been like, oh, there's got to be a meaning. He's trying to get you to hear it, and you just don't understand how to hear it.
Let's go back to customer service. The nigga did all the customer service and the first nigga. We doing it right now. Did it in college dropout.
What? Yeah.
Late registration.
What?
Graduation.
Yeah.
What? And then it was like 808s and Heartbreaks. I remember Ashford. Shout out Ashford. He gave me. He was like, "You can listen to this shit. I don't want this shit."
Yeah.
I listened to 808s and Heartbreaks. I was like, I see what he on.
Yeah.
Everybody was like, "This shit garbage."
Yep.
Garbage.
Yeah.
This shit in all type of movies and all type of shit.
Like he always had like just the perfect storytelling abilities to grasp you in a place where it's like, oh, even if you didn't want to listen to it on the release, give it its time and come to it when you're at a place to listen to it.
Yeah. And
actually hear what he's saying. Because he's always saying something. It's never he's just on some bullshit, just being like whatever. Like what was that All Day? Whoop did he whoop do?
No, that wasn't All Day.
Was that?
No, that was on
All Day, nigga.
No, that wasn't on that. That was like a snippet, and then it ended up coming on I forgot what album that was. I think it was Pusha T. Whoop, whoop de whoop.
Yeah.
Whoop.
And it's just like, yo, even
then
he
start spitting.
Yeah, it's like even then, it's like there's always something. It's just like his artistry is just so different. Everybody wants to listen to what he's saying in his, like I say it like this, like in his human form, like and that's his day to day.
Over 9,000.
You ain't got the answers. You ain't got the answers,
like
Sway.
in his human form, they want to like say they want to take what he's saying and like, what? Can't believe he said that. Why would he do this? I'm like, gee, like the motherfucker just different. He's expressing himself. Just wait, hold on, listen to what he's saying because he has a point. It's not, you might not always agree with what he's saying, but
there's nobody. I don't remember when I realized this, but I think it had to be in the past like 2-3 years. There's nobody on this earth that I'm gonna agree with everything they say.
No, never. Gee,
and
I
that
will.
Doesn't mean
with me being
the rest of your life don't mean shit.
Me being a big fan of
I
Kanye,
shit on you all the time.
Yeah, we don't always agree with a lot of shit, but me being a fan of Kanye West is, you know.
After this, we gonna move on.
Yeah, no, for real.
We still gonna talk about it.
No, I get you, but because we got more for it. But like my shit, even with being a fan, I recognize that I would never necessarily want to hang out with him. Like I know my limitations of like, oh yeah, I just couldn't handle his personality in person.
Tomorrow,
like,
you get an opportunity to hang out with him.
You
got to take your daughter to dance.
I would take it. I'm not gonna hold you on that. I would take it. It's just a matter of going to
y'all going to Arby's to eat something.
Well, me and Kanye.
Kanye gonna be at Arby's for 2 hours, and he want to hang out with you.
Yeah, I would go.
He gonna be at Arby's for 30 minutes.
I would go.
Okay.
I wouldn't pay for it, but I would go.
Niggas Arby's. You get $10.
No, I'm saying I wouldn't.
What you paying for, nigga?
I wouldn't pay to hang out with him.
I said I didn't say nothing about no money. We already know you ain't not paying for nobody.
Yeah, I just throw it out there that I would hang.
He's not a fucking bitch made nigga. Let's get it straight. He will not hang out with you for money unless it's a master class.
Yeah, you know, unless it's like, you know, it's a paid educational thing.
Anyways, Shut the fuck up, nigga. What is it? I know the fucking button, but I won't do it. I knew it was A.
Fuck up.
All right, so Kanye has a list of everybody he beefed with. This came out a minute ago, but I just not found out about that shit. Let's fuck around with the few and the proud.
The Marines?
Damn, did I shit on that?
No, I'm saying like that sounded
Wasn't
like
trying to. Sorry, Marines.
Hey, that's great branding
work
though.
with
The
some
fact that
Marines.
you said that shit,
I don't want no trouble with them niggas.
Not
I
at
don't
all.
want to go to work and be like, I heard you was.
Oh yeah, no, we not doing
Anyways,
that.
they don't listen to shit. Hopefully, but Taylor Swift.
Oh, this
Nike. Damn. I want to do the what's. I want to do the what's, man. Why is this shit like this? Here we go.
Why is this shit like this?
There we go. Of course, Taylor Swift.
What?
Nike.
What?
Kim Kardashian.
What?
Billie Eilish.
What?
Skeet.
What?
South Park.
What?
Beyonce.
Gee.
What?
And last but not least, Kris Jenner.
What?
There was some more on that list, but
It was a lot, but those are the notables.
Yeah.
Like he was beefing like kindergartens or some shit like that.
gee, not Harriet Tubman. Like, why would he be beefing about Harriet Tubman?
I did not mean to hit that.
Like, what happened there? I don't
Slavery was a choice.
Like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
So there's nothing to say about that. I just want to say that. We already talked about Kanye, how we feel about him, all that shit. We gonna move
What did
around.
he beef with 50 Cent?
Oh, remember I'm gonna sell more albums than you, and he did.
Oh, that was a small beef. That wasn't even a real beef.
All these beefs are
man.
small. Like they're not real beefs. They're not 50 Cent beefs.
and
These are
Gee,
soft
they
beefs.
got his,
Pause.
They said his cousin. They ain't even named the motherfucker. They just said his cousin. Gee, double XL wild for that shit.
No, he posted a list. He
that was
posted a
his
list.
Oh. That wasn't his list.
No, he said this shit. Or Double XL said it?
No, well, Double XL reposted
Oh, let me
an
stop lying.
article from Rap TV.
That
who
Kanye said.
Rap TV posted Kanye's list. Oh yeah, he lists his beef.
I was about to say, because we don't
You're
gossip
right.
on this show.
No,
we
you're
don't
right.
gossip.
You're right. I didn't read all the way. You know what I'm saying? You know, I just skimmed it. So
You don't read books either, like Kanye?
no, I just skimmed them.
Hey, man. He said the
To
worst
Kill a
shit.
Mockingbird. I read about 10 words to that. whole
Scout. Boo, really? All right, man. Shit. Fuck that. Let's get right into sports. I got to move my shit around, man. I'm trying to fuck around with his shit. Oh. Something wrong with we need a producer here. Oh, shit. Amir,
where the hell you
said
at?
she was gonna be a producer.
Hell yeah.
I can't pay her what she asking. She asking for too much, man. All right, man, we gonna talk about sports, man. Of course, we gotta talk about the I Ain't Going Fantasy League.
Bah.
Of course he won.
Hey.
But he won after all that loser talk he was talking about. But anyways, did you see the post with all the crying Jordan faces?
Yeah, I did, asshole.
I had him on.
You put
too.
it on YouTube. I get it.
Yeah,
I
way more.
Great editing, bro. I feel like
I appreciate it, man. We ain't even talk about that, man. We got people that work for us, right?
Getting better. All this shit,
man.
us.
Yeah. Game of the so we're gonna talk about this. Carolina Reaper again with the upset, man. Upset in the game of the week, man. Nigga pulling it out. Pause. And then he's doing that too because he don't want no kids right now. He's trying to go on vacation.
I'm outside.
Outside. Him and his new wife, man. Fuck you, mean. Yeah, Kevin B. Ashford in the weak ass game of the week. You know what I'm saying? Shit happens again.
Fuck Kevin. You watching this. You beat me the first week. And you won the
He is
second
in
week.
his
You know
bag.
what? Listen, hey, bruh. Hey, like I know you know your shit. I know you talk. I know you know what I'm saying.
beef?
I know you know what I'm saying. You out here, yo. But any nigga that ever talked to me wrong
Owes me money.
owes me money is dead.
Smoke something, bitch.
But hey, but for real though, I'm just fucking. Hey, I'm just fucking around. Hey, big ups to Kev, man. He doing his thing,
Let's
man.
speak Kev, man.
I can't. You already know he over there. Like, I mean, what? I mean, what's the problem? I mean,
I told y'all. I told y'all.
hey,
Just send the chain to me.
All I did was pick the right people, and I got it right. You know that motherfucker be philosophical and shit
Hey,
about it. Like,
It's funny that Kevin's real easy to imitate and shit. You just have a deep voice and be southern.
right? I mean, I'm just saying. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Like, damn. No, nigga, you ain't wrong, but you yelling at me right now.
Shut up. I'm not yelling. Yeah, D, I'm not yelling. I'm not yelling. All I'm saying.
And the nigga big as hell too, so it's just like everything he do is like is aggressive. And he ain't even trying to be aggressive. He just be like, hey bro, calm the fuck down.
You're being white. You're being white. Chill out.
Just saying.
Nigga can't control how tall he is.
Big up, sir, man. I hope I get another
man.
chance to go at that motherfucker, man. Because you know what I'm saying? I ain't even that die-hard fantasy league type of nigga, but I got to beat him because I feel like he was talking shit before we got it, before we played that match. And then it's
You're
like,
supposed to. Oh, look how he's changed. Before he was like, I'm going to lose. Now he done got a taste of victory.
Yeah,
now all that loser talk on this nigga to turn into Trump. Got a little bump. I had the game of the week actually ended up being YSL against Tupac back. Jameson against DeVaris and shit, man. DeVaris ass came back from fucking 70 down on Monday and won. Like, can't even hate. Can't even hate, man. Can't even hate, man.
Gee, I ain't gonna hold you though, you know what I mean? A, your ass lost by a yard last week, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This nigga, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Same energy. Same energy.
Same shit. But I will also say, you know what I'm saying, my game, you know what I'm saying, we ain't make it to the, you know, the most exciting game or whatever. But I did come back because, you know what I'm saying, Diggs did his thing, got me like fucking out of nowhere, 42 points. That nigga went off, bro.
Off.
That motherfucker went off. So I was
Let's
like,
talk about the niggas that went off, man. Who nobody thought they was gonna go off. Josh Allen.
What?
Diggs.
What?
Tua.
What?
Waddle.
What?
Hill.
What?
Like all them niggas. Oh, fucking Jackson.
What?
Yeah.
All them niggas got like between 40 and 70.
Just got
Them
nasty,
niggas wrote
bro.
fantasy football records.
Like just got
Like,
nasty,
damn.
bro.
I'm sitting up here like, I never thought to draft them
Like
niggas.
shit, never. Like
Diggs, I kind of did. Allen, it was just like, I already know these niggas gonna get them before me. But like, them niggas, I was like, man, fuck Tua.
well, hey,
Fuck Waddle.
Give me something, nigga. That's how I look at it. I'm like, shit, I'm out here. I'm out here scared, nigga. Like, I'm just like, hey, man, I don't know how the team gonna do, brother. Like, shit. But I will say that
Now he talking shit.
the fucking projections is an ass.
Oh, projections don't mean
Like,
shit, man.
That shit don't mean a damn thing, bro. Because all the motherfuckers that I had, like, bro, I had like at least 3 niggas on my bench that, like, although I won, it was still motherfuckers on my bench that, like, was like plus 25, bro.
I've been playing fantasy football for like 10 to 12 years. This is the worst week I've ever had in my life.
Oh, really?
I'm in 5 leagues. I lost all of them handily. Like, usually, like you said, I have a nigga on the bench, like, if I would have played him, no. Everybody was
you
shit.
Had no options.
Everybody was shit.
Like, hey,
everybody was shit. All of them was trash. It was just like, fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really made me. And then what really fucks it up is just like, after watching all these games, my wife sleep, I get into bed. She's like, how'd you do? I'm like,
I don't want to talk about it.
Not even now. Just like, I lost in all of them. She's like, oh. And she don't know how to console me. I was like, don't even.
It's okay, baby.
I can hear it in her voice. Like, I don't know what to say about this shit. I was just like, don't worry about it. It's just week 2. Yeah. It's just week 2.
It is, man. It is, man.
Shout out to her for like understanding how important it is and like how unimportant it is
like,
too.
Why? Like, yo, sometimes that's all a nigga need, bro.
Yeah.
Just like you might not like for gamers and shit.
Yeah.
Like motherfuckers that play are diehard gamers and shit, and they be like, man, I lost this, I didn't do well in this. Like, just understand. Even if you don't understand the game, just understand that, hey, listen, this was a tough loss for me, and I care about this shit, even though you don't.
Yeah.
I care about this because, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I ain't like no end of the world like shit.
Yeah.
Fuck mom, I just fucking lost and you just fucking
But it's been many a time my wife that walked in the room and I threw an interception and she just walked the fuck out. Oh man, this shit.
Like, fuck.
She was like, hey, how's it going? And then she see the interception and the screen turn around and she was like, okay, well, just let me know.
I believe you too,
I'll be mad.
baby.
And in the back of my head, I'd be like, I love her.
Gee.
But like, this some bullshit.
Yeah, like, I might not be breaking TVs and like, you know what I'm saying, all that type of shit. But I care about this.
I throw the controller into the couch.
Like, because I need
controller's
this.
like $80.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't breaking my shit.
I'm over that time. Like, there were times where I did break controllers.
Gee.
It only took one.
That's a little off subject, but that's what I'm trying to instill in my kids now. It's like my son, when he don't get his way or he don't do, you know what I'm saying, like, or it's something like he trying to do, he don't get it, I try to redirect that motherfucker quick, bro, because I don't need you going to, you know what I'm saying, nigga that can't handle his emotions and be like fucking trying to trash the whole crib or break your own shit because you didn't get your way or because it didn't work out the way you wanted to, bro. Calm down. Like, look, it's okay to be upset, but you got to control your emotions,
You need to learn to
bro.
sleep a hold.
What?
You need to learn to sleep a hold.
I got to learn why. I got to put my kid in a sleeper hold. Nigga, you going to jail.
I just think.
You going to jail.
I just think.
Are you saying about sons?
Yeah, I'm talking about sons. No.
I was like,
no. I can hold my daughter together. But I don't know, if I put her in kickboxer, I might need to learn one too. But
your big ass
I'm not trying to put my daughter in a sleep hold, but you probably need to.
My daughter?
No, nigga.
I was like, nah, I don't need to put.
You know what? You don't, because your daughter and your son got a relationship where she can calm him down.
Hey, no, fuck that. My daughter, my wife, everybody in the house, we learn like, nah, because I had to tell this shit to my wife because I was like, gee, like. You know, when I leave the crib, it's kind of like my son kind of was getting to a place where he got to have a free-for-all when I ain't there. Like, he just kind of like, she like give me the rundown like, oh yeah, he was just so uncontrollable. He just wasn't able to do this. I was like, hey, listen, I had to have a serious talk with her real quick. I was like, hey, listen, all jokes aside, like, I get that you want me to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Be that. Like that figure that he just respects him. Like, oh, I'm gonna tell you, daddy, and all this. But I was like, gee, like if something happened to me, I need to make sure that you understand that you need to like have this control. Like you need to be able to take on this shit because I don't need him overpowering you or thinking that it's sweet because I ain't there. So it's just
these are the rights. These are the rights y'all asked for.
I'm just saying.
These are the rights y'all asked for.
No, I'm just saying.
I'm saying it too.
All I'm saying is like, yo, you need to like. I get it. He your baby boy, and you like, you know what I'm saying, like. Oh, you just want to embrace him with love, but he needs to be like that. He need that old school mama treatment. Like, yo, like nigga, you will not.
I ain't ill in your relationship. But
no, I'm just saying, like, man, you know how that is, man. Like, but yeah,
respectfully, we still on this shit.
We didn't almost went off.
Damn, nigga.
And another thing.
So, I got my ass kicked by 42. I'm not even going to fuck it. Shout out, Chris, man. Because you're a bitch ass. I got my ass kicked by 42. Game of the week. Jameson don't want us to talk about it because he got niggas on the injury reserve list. It don't matter. You in the game of the week, nigga. Game of the week, YSL against I'm going for white girls, Kevin. They're supposed to be even, but that's because Kevin hasn't put up a fucking running back in, which you're being a real bitch about this, man. Like, really. We're trying to do a show, and you are being a fucking
He not subbing his people is what you saying? He not like moving them around, or he just letting them ride?
He ain't got nobody playing Thursday, so he just got it blank. He's trying to wait till the injury report comes out, which is fine. But look, nigga, we trying to do some shit, man. Anyways, so the weak-ass game of the week, I'm in it, and I'm supposed to get my ass kicked, and I might. Steve, what kind of ish is this? Against Bad Juju, I'm supposed to lose by 10. Oh, you know, that's surprising. I'm 0-2.
Yeah.
Getting my ass kicked.
Hey.
But I come back, man. I'm from the
Hey,
city of
I feel like you've
survivors.
been here before, though.
I have.
Yeah, I've seen you.
I have.
Like, I was like, how the hell did this motherfucker come around and make it to the fucking, like, last match? I didn't see you. I was like, oh, okay. And you ain't making no trades. You was just like,
yeah.
So it can change.
Yeah,
I
appreciate you.
I'm along for the ride myself,
Look,
bro. So.
I'm sitting up here optimistic. Steve ass is up and down and shit. He like, man, I need to make some trades. No, fuck that. I'm good. And that's why why I put him as that, like, got a good team, but still want to make trades and shit.
Yeah.
See, shut your ass up, nigga. You gonna be in there too. All right, man. We gonna continue with sports, man. Robert Sarver talked about this shit last week. Now he's selling his team. And he's not selling it because he's forced to sell it. KP. He's selling it because he's going to make way more money off selling his team than he would of keeping it.
Yeah.
When owners sell teams, it jacks up the prices for the rest of the teams. The last team that sold was
I didn't even know that. That's interesting.
Last team that sold, if I can remember, was the Clippers. It sold for $1.4 billion.
Mm-hmm.
And that jacked up the prices for all the other teams. To put it in perspective, Joe Lacob bought the Warriors for $450 million. Jordan bought the Charlotte for like $400 million or some shit like that. So this nigga has a prime real estate team that's an hour flight away from LA, hour and a half flight away from the Bay Area.
Yeah.
That shit gonna sell for
$150,000.
But you can get it to you right now for $2 billion. Yeah, he finna make a lot of money off that shit, and we'll never know about his name again.
Yeah,
but he will be rich as hell and keep getting richer.
Yeah,
off this shit.
Just buy more shit, do more shit.
What a penalty! You pull your dick out, and a nigga face is kneeling in front of you.
God damn, bro.
You call niggas in front of niggas, and you sexually harass women, and you get
more money.
You get fucking
you get richer. Like, that's fucked up.
Quadruple or even more on your investment?
Yeah, G. Like, I just said this in my team.
I'm just saying this.
Like,
I'm not saying this on no white or no black shit. I'm just saying this on some, like, what a luxury, bro. What a luxury to be able to do some shit like that.
Wow, bro. God damn. This is America. Moving on.
Exactly. All right, let's get into the top 100 players. According to ESPN, when I first put it up, it was according to CBS, and I thought that it was like ESPN, and I was like, man, fuck this shit. Once I found out they was doing it,
yeah,
and we were recording this on a Friday, so they waited till Friday to do the top 5.
Yeah.
Tell me if you have any problem with this.
Okay.
Let's get the West together. Got to minimize this, of course, because that's how this goddamn laptop works. All right. So, starting from 10, Devin Booker.
What?
9, John Morant.
What?
8, KD. 7, Tatum.
What?
6, LeBron. 5, Steph Curry. We got to do that too. I know I keep... Motherfucker. Oh, maybe I'm just old, man. Maybe I'm just old. 4, Embiid.
What?
3, Luka Doncic.
What?
2, Jokic.
What?
Oh, I got to hit it for you. Giannis. Giannis is 1. Now, he's not the face of the NBA, but he is the best player in the league. What do you have to say about that? I'm waiting to hit the button.
We'll see the rest of the ships.
Oh, okay. So did you look at the whole list?
Yeah. Well, not the whole list. Just
do you have any discrepancies? Because I do. Before we do that, we got fucking 4 Bulls that's on this list, man. 4 Bulls on this list. We'll start from DeRozan is 28.
What?
Yeah.
Levine 27.
What?
Vucevic is 57.
What?
And Ball is 78.
What?
Yeah.
The only discrepancy I have is motherfuckers is sitting up here trying to tell me that Trae Young is better than Jimmy Butler. Where's the
just one position?
Who's this man?
Yeah, you already know, man. Me and like my fanship for Butler is.
It ain't about that. It ain't even about that.
Like
it ain't about
just
that.
Off the strength alone, though, that is to me like outrageous.
Like if you talking to me about like getting a nigga in the draft right now at the ages, bet. But like, no, nigga. He was dropping 40 every day in the playoffs.
Yeah.
The fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Playing defense.
I mean, Butler that nigga, bro.
You're not finna sit up here and tell me that a two-way player that drops 40 and plays defense and blocks shots
it's not better than
a nigga that is a shooter.
Yeah.
And gets his rocks off a ticky-tack fouls at the free throw line.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of it. And I like Trae Young.
Yeah, Trae Young.
I sound like Stephen A.
Yeah.
Love him like a brother. I like Trae Young. Wait, no, nigga. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Even though it was one position above, no, it's too much. It's too much.
I agree.
Talking to the wrong nigga.
I agree.
I have nothing to say about
I have nothing to say to that, bro. Like, that's just, I agree.
All right. This is the last thing we're going to say about sports and shit right here. We got to talk about the Boston Celtics shit with Ime Udoka. Sorry for disrespecting you.
Is that how you say that nigga name?
Ime Udoka.
Okay.
Facing he's suspended for a year for having a relationship with a female. What do you say?
That nigga named Udoka.
Niggas will not say your name.
He is in his bag.
Ime Udoka. You gotta respect their black man name.
Udoka.
Can you at least be his friend before you fuck his name up? Anyways, boosie ass nigga. He's getting a 1 year suspension for having a relationship with a female member of his staff.
Yeah.
Now, niggas do what niggas do.
I don't know what that means.
I'm getting to it. I'm actually not. I got a whole nother agenda. ESPN wants to blast this all over the fucking place.
Yeah.
Like, and bury the Brett Favre shit when this nigga stole millions of dollars from the poorest state in the fucking country to build a fucking volleyball stadium for his fucking daughter who goes there.
Move this man.
I remember where it was that time.
Oh, you found that button.
Oh yeah. Pause. But on top of that, because he's a Hall of Famer.
Mm-hmm.
There's Hall of Famers. We have black Hall of Famers.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get back to that.
Yeah.
He said dick pics to a reporter.
Oh,
What?
fuck.
Cheated on his wife at the same damn time.
What?
While she had cancer.
Oh,
What?
fuck.
Had a drug addiction.
What?
Favre?
Yes.
Bro, I ain't know none of this.
Because it's all swept under the rug.
Wow.
Now let this would have been Allen Iverson,
What?
T.O., Terrell Owens. I'm going
What?
to say his name right, even though I call him Terrell.
Yeah.
What?
Ron Artest.
What?
Or
Jordan.
the nigga that they would love to catch doing this shit, LeBron James.
What?
Let this shit would have happened
Yeah.
in this time. And you cannot fucking tell me that this shit would have been blasted over all of this shit.
So that's your argument, is that it ain't about what he did. It's about how the media is treating what he did.
Yes. Joe, if you did that shit, it will be on the news more than this Brett Favre shit.
Like this unnamed
Like
nigga,
he's stealing stamps.
This unnamed nigga Daryl just was out here.
And they would have had the worst picture of you. Like you was about to get a haircut today. And they got you. That's what they would have did to your ass. Take the hat off. That's what they would have did to your ass. Ain't no mugshot. This nigga's at the crib. He with his team and shit.
Had me looking like Tiger Woods.
Looking crazy,
after the
bro.
accident.
They would have punched you in your stomach
Like,
before they took the picture, just to get an even worse picture. Like he's not smiling.
It's like, hey, listen, get some Photoshop. Let's bloodshot his eyes real quick.
Yeah. Punch him in his nose. Punch him in his nose, make him cry a little bit.
Like, yeah, I'm a normal person.
Oh, you could tell he was high.
I'm not being weird.
Like, gee, I just got off work. I'm not high. Like, what are you talking about? Like, the way that they just let this shit ride. And it's a nigga that's envy, bro. A nigga that R.I.P. John Madden loved to death. Loved to death. He loved this dude.
Yeah.
And he's up there. I'm not going to get on the Michael Vick shit because, you know what I'm saying?
What he did was fucked up.
It was.
Uh-huh.
And what he got for that shit, you know what I mean? But come on, G. Come on. You stealing. And Mississippi just ran out of water. They just ran out of water, G. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's the capital. I think Jackson's the capital of fucking Mississippi. Let me not be ignorant all the way around.
Yeah. It is.
It is?
Yeah.
You sure?
I'm not sure now that you gotta be insecure about my shit, but I feel like, yeah, nigga, like, I'm not a geography major, but you know what I'm
not
saying?
either.
Like,
I'm not either, but I'm so mad that I gotta be right. I gotta be right, man.
Like, hey Siri.
I don't listen to that bitch.
Let me not say that shit.
It is the capital. It is the capital.
Yeah.
So all I'm saying is just like, man, keep that same fucking energy when it comes to this type of shit. Do not sweep one of y'all biggest players ever under the rug when he did some really foul shit for some really stupid ass volleyball.
Yeah. I mean, I think all of it.
A volleyball stadium.
I think a lot of it is like, man, we get really invested in a lot of these motherfuckers in their lives and the shit that they do. But just because they in the positions that they're at.
See, wasn't nobody talking to your ass.
Oh, my goodness.
See?
Chill out, Siri. You already know he don't fuck with you like that. Don't be saying stuff.
And it's not because you're a woman. It's because you're a robot.
Don't be talking when he, you know what I'm saying? He gonna judge. Anyway,
That's all I gotta say about that.
But like,
man.
no, it has like when it comes to like all these like
if LeBron stole
political figures, like all this shit. Honestly, it's amazing how how surprised we try to act when we be like, oh, people with money are doing wild shit. And it's like, nah, nigga, like we been knowing that like niggas with money, it's all they human too. They got lives and they fuck up and they do shit. And it's just like, yo, like what Brett Favre did is fucked up. What, you know what I'm saying? Yuduku,
Ime.
E-Man. E-Man, man.
E-Man. I know Nia, like, whatever the fuck.
Emmanuel Hudson. I don't know. Like
shout out E-Man.
It's referee man. Referee man.
Oh, shout out Kel.
But like, so yeah, I don't. We get way too wrapped up in this shit, man. I think that everything should be handled amongst their own shit. Like the shit going on with Boston, they did their shit with him. Well, he got to worry about.
I ain't wrapped up in that.
No, I know. Listen,
okay.
I'm just saying, like, yo, the shit that he got going on, they gonna have to work that shit. Him, his fiance Nia Long, all them, their family, they gonna have to work that shit, out and figure it out. And then the same thing with Brett Favre, like all that shit is
Black
coming
men
to
don't
light.
cheat.
It's coming to light. Not at all. But like it's gonna come to light, and I think that it needs to be handled and reprimanded the right way too. It's just us getting so involved with all this shit, man. It's just like, yo, fuck all that, man. Like, cause it's all distractions. It's all distractions from the real shit that matters.
You're really fucking this up because this is what the show is about.
I'm not saying it like that. I'm just saying like, yo, like.
They're not gonna listen no more, nigga.
None of the shit that we saying means shit at all, and we don't need you. No, I'm just kidding. But like,
what he said was true. Besides that, we do need you.
But no, but I'm not saying it like that. I'm just like stating that, like, in my opinion, it goes way harder than like what it needs to.
That's what M.I.O. mean. Damn.
You talking about Yuduku?
No, that's what motherfuckers put M.I.O. on this shit. I'm like, fuck it. Emo.
Oh.
Go ahead, man. My bad. I'm having a revelation.
BMO, I don't know what you like.
That's a bank nigga. M.I.O.
Anyway, man, it was just my opinion. I don't know. I can't like. I guess I've become so numb to the shit that I'm just like unimpressed or unentertained by the fact that or not surprised by the shit that is coming out. I was like, oh, really? Yeah, a lot of shit.
I'm not surprised by that.
Think about all the other shit that's been swept under the rug right now that we don't even like know is happening right now. So it's like, bro, when they finally come out, like, ain't nothing gonna happen to Brett Favre. Yes, like the difference between like Iman.
Just say the Celtics coach.
Celtics coach.
I say Neil Long nigga. Say one of them two. One of them two. That's better than what the fuck you say.
Say little clock, nigga. Don't say watch, nigga. But like, I'm just saying, like, I don't know, man. I've gotten to a place in life where I'm like, man, I don't give a fuck. Like, I just need to get my money up and get my shit right and get my life together, because these niggas is obviously like living their best life right now. And here it is, I'm worried about what the fuck they doing fucking up. And it's like, it has no impact on me whatsoever.
He's trying so hard to cancel this show. I don't understand.
No, it's not that. It's not canceled. All right. We can move on, man. We can move on.
I don't give a fuck about none of this shit we talking about.
All of his bullshit.
Damn.
I ain't got no opinion. And this nigga really ain't got no opinion.
But when his team was winning, the nigga would talk mad shit. Anyways, speaking of shit that's pissing me off, I'm really sick of motherfuckers shitting on Ginuwine because he doing the same shit he been doing for 30 years. And not because he old, he goofy. I thought he was goofy then. We was sliding across the floor.
I think it's funny.
I was a little jealous because I couldn't do it, but I thought it was goofy.
Yeah,
I want to be goofy too.
I think the way I've been viewing all the Ginuwine shit is that like he's been it's not a bad. I'm gonna use the old term. It's not a bad diss.
That's bad.
It's not a bad diss.
The way you saying it is bad. I see what you're saying.
Well, because people don't say diss no more.
No, motherfuckers say diss, but
old.
you got to say it another way. Like niggas is dissing me.
Don't be dissing me.
Okay,
that's old.
now you,
that's old. Don't be dissing me.
You sound like, why you playing me, Prince?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, niggas ain't, I don't know. Maybe I'm aging myself out of it and I shouldn't be.
Why you shitting on me?
But like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Or that's the bomb. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
they came back and then went away and then came back like in like 5 years.
Oh shit, that's crucial. Like, that's some Chicago
wow.
shit. That's some Chicago shit. Y'all don't know about that.
Yeah, it ain't even that crucial.
Shit, that ain't crucial. Oh, shit, that's crucial as hell. Like,
Decent done hung around for a long ass time.
Decent? Oh, yeah, Decent ain't going nowhere. I don't know if Decent going nowhere. Oh,
we gonna
decent.
see. Yo, our kids gonna tell us it's Decent.
Like, I mean, it's decent. They're like, I've been telling you this shit your whole life, and now you're fucking, you get over with it.
Hey, before we get on that, Decent is wild because it depends on the inflection on your tone with it. Cause you be like, that's decent.
Yeah.
That's decent.
Yeah, yo, that's album decent though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Decent ain't
decent
going
as
nowhere.
hell.
Yeah, I mean, it's decent. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Do I need to go see it? Do I not? I don't know.
Yeah,
but yeah, I look at the Ginuwine shit as like, yo, he taking that shit in strides. Like, I feel like
he getting paid like a motherfucker.
But I feel like his shit and going viral with that shit is not like it's
he leaning into
it. Comical, yeah. That's why I feel like it's not a bad thing. Like, I don't feel like Ginuwine is being like, oh, this lame ass nigga. I feel like it's more like, oh, this shit hilarious. And he like, I know, I don't give a fuck, but y'all still gonna pay to come to my show.
Gee, because the motherfuckers is posting that shit ain't his diehard fans.
Yeah, like, gee, Kia sent me one where it was like, I think she sent it to both of us.
What a nigga.
It was like, let me the joint was like, hey, let me vacuum underneath you. Hey, lift your legs and vacuum underneath you. And it's him, it's Ginuwine on stage, and it's a dude vacuuming. He goes up, and that Ginuwine lift up. That shit is perfect.
If you old, that's impressive.
That's
impressive. Because I can still do it.
I don't even
he
know.
older than me.
I don't even know if I can do it. Once he did it, I was like, damn. Can I do that?
And his diehard fans is older than us, fucking with it.
Hey,
like, nigga do this shit.
I don't give
Which
a fuck.
he did in his videos.
I don't give a fuck. Ginuwine is one of the, I can easily say he's a legend in his own right.
Easily.
And I don't give a fuck if you like the young cats don't understand what he brought.
Oh, not young cats.
To the culture, my nigga. Like Ginuwine, like, yo, like the originator of like I won't say the originator, but he was
Usher and Chris Brown.
Yeah, he's part of
taking his
that,
shit.
Yeah, he's part of that, you know what I'm saying, foundation of like what R&B.
Any light skinned nigga that's in R&B, that's y'all OG.
Yo, like, what is this song? Differences.
We doing that. Differences.
What?
Same OG.
What?
100%.
What? All y'all making fun of him and what he doing
in those jeans.
What? Gee, go back and listen to those the same ones he just named. Go back and listen. Go listen to those shits.
Not even listen to them. Put them hoes on when you are trying to, they like to fuck the
no. Lil Uzi Vert.
Yeah.
Which he don't too. I ain't.
You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, I ran around with some Pat, some 50. You know what I'm saying? You got to switch it up a little bit. So I ain't even going to do them like that. But like, if you really want to get on that shit, that's y'all, turn them off, Teddy Pendergrass and shit. That's y'all shit, man. Yeah. Put that shit on, man. The motherfucker, he eating pussy and shit.
Man, moving on.
Yeah. No. We still on this shit. Because the Ginuwine shit and Then they got the Maxwell challenge, which they do it on Fortunate, which is one of my favorite songs ever. Shout out Fortunate, shout out Maxwell. But the wild thing about that shit is I forgot who said it, but they was like, "Hey, y'all know R. Kelly wrote that song."
Yo, hey, I was gonna talk to you about that, man. Okay, so speaking of R. Kelly has so much right going on, obviously right now.
Does
is he still getting money off of this shit? Because I know they was like
he's not.
They was eating up
he
all
can't
his
read.
shit. They was eating up all his shit. In commissary.
R. Kelly don't own none of his.
So he don't own nothing. So he not getting no money in no way.
R. Kelly's not
so
getting
even the
any
fame
money
that his music has
off
got
of streams. He's not getting any money off of any of that.
No
shit.
songwriting, like because like I feel like as
he
a songwriter,
can't read. He did,
but
not.
I get that as an artist, as an individual artist. But as a songwriter, they're signing you to the rights as a songwriter. So as this song becomes popular, anytime they play it, you should get royalties.
That's
from
publishing.
It.
He don't get
So he don't get
shit.
nothing. He's getting
He don't
$0
get
right now.
Shit.
The only money he's getting is from his fan
shows.
club.
He was getting it from shows.
No, I'm talking about currently right now.
He's not getting any money from streaming. No money.
I'm not just saying streaming. I'm saying
he's not getting any money from his songs getting played.
Wow.
He gets money from
even
performing.
TikTok got one of his
That's
songs.
why he was over in Africa trying to recruit bitches. I'm sorry, trying to recruit young ladies.
Yo,
I'm trying to be better. I had a long conversation with my wife. And with you. Trying to eliminate bitch out of unless it's needed, which, you know, I'm questioning myself now, like, when is a good time to say bitch? Which I'm going to have to bring that around when we have guests. We're going to have more guests.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to ask y'all. Matter of fact, can you put that in there, man? When is a proper time for me to say bitch? Or for anybody to say bitch? You know what? It'd probably be me because I've abused the word so much. So, you know, well, we'll see. And I can't wait till I tell my wife, like, oh, I brought this up. I want to see. Because she swears that I'm this nigga. But anyways, I mean, I know a lot of people who know me are just like, yeah, you are. And they're right. But but what I was trying to say with going to this, like, all right, let's boycott R. Kelly. And with him not getting money off his streams and all that shit. And how he's so intertwined in R&B and shit.
Yeah.
Where is the cutoff to where you just like are not fucking with this nigga no more? Because at this point, it's just like, all right, I'm not listening to his music. But like I said, Fortunate is like one of my favorite, like top 5 off top R&B songs.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't listen to that no more.
Yeah.
I was listening to Drink Champs with B2K. R. Kelly, J Book say he wrote most of their shit.
Yeah.
I can't listen to them no more. Not like I really am.
I mean,
but it's just like, where is the cutoff? Like Celine Dion, I don't really listen to her. But it's so many motherfuckers that he wrote for that it's just like, all right, so I'm not supporting him. So I can't listen to these people. And it came to the point where I was just like, no. I'm listening to what the fuck I want to listen to.
No.
I do not support him because of what he does. But first of all, you're not going to take away what this music has done in my lifetime, because then you're taking away a part of my life. And you're also taking away the memories and all that shit. So it's just like, I'm standing on this shit right now. I'm listening to it flagrantly out in the open. And if you really want to get on that shit, if you really want to get on like, hey, he's a monster, you can't listen to him because of this. Okay, bet. If I was to be on that shit, how many Harvey Weinstein movies could I not watch? I have a list. Yeah, nigga.
Okay.
I have to feel better about this.
Okay.
Pulp Fiction.
What?
Paid in Full.
What?
Forrest Gump.
What?
Django.
What?
Inglourious Bastards.
What?
Soul Man.
What?
Fruitvale Station.
What?
TV shows for the women. Project Runway.
What?
Mob Wives and all their spinoffs.
What?
And let's talk about other people who we don't know who are terrible motherfuckers who invented some dope shit. James Watson discovered how DNA works. Super racist.
What?
Thomas Jefferson, we already know what the fuck he did. He invented democracy. Slave owner and rapist.
What?
William Shockley invented the transistor. Helped invent the computer. Put your phones down. Everybody stop watching. Put your phones down. Throw them in the fucking garbage. Because this nigga is super racist and he's a eugenics advocate.
What?
I did not know what that meant.
You using big words. I'm going to start taking it as a sign of disrespect.
Watch your mouth. Eugenics, racial improvement, and planned breeding.
What?
That means only breed within your shit and wipe out the rest of the niggas. What are we doing here?
You said a lot.
I know. And when I wrote it down, I was just like, damn, I'm overwhelming. But I had to be said.
It's like, hey, CJ, give yourself the, you know what I'm saying?
On some CJ-ish.
Hey.
I'm sorry for taking over like that.
No, bro. Come on, man. Your viewpoint, you have a valid one.
Oh, I want to hit a rebuttal.
It's not a rebuttal.
Okay,
I don't think, because
I was hoping it was.
I think going back to how we started it when we talked about how R. Kelly, wrote a lot of stuff, but and like how he's not currently getting any type of
TP2.
He's not getting any. He's not getting any money from his like music, so technically, you're not supporting him because you're not funding.
Can I
him.
say one other thing? I know.
No, you can't say one other thing.
Right. You're right. I said a lot. I'll wait till you finish.
With you, nigga.
Oh no. I cannot all the way understand how the victims feel with the music, like hearing it and all that shit. Yeah. Even with Harvey Weinstein shit, it's just like, I know it's not that connected because he's not in the movies, and all that shit. But I understand, like, hearing this nigga's voice and seeing this motherfucker on TV, how it's fucked up.
Yeah. You gonna cry?
Nah, I had to burp.
Oh, but what the fuck's going on? Why you?
But I had to burp, and then in mid, bro, you fucked my moment up. I was about to say, man, fuck that. As far as I'm concerned, with me, not you or y'all. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, man. I can listen. I'll listen to what the fuck I want to listen to and how I want to listen to it when I want to listen to it. I don't like support.
Did you ever even contemplate boycotting them? Because I did. I tried to for a minute.
I mean, I think I low key did just naturally because it was like I have not searched for or in my own personal like space, I still have not put on anything R. Kelly. Like I have not listened. Like now, if I'm at, because I've been to a few
in 3 years.
Yeah, I've been to a couple of lounges. Where they were playing.
I mean, that was not you.
Yeah, that's not me.
It was supposed to run
out. It was like, and it was like I heard
my credit card.
Like, bro, like I'm talking about like the whole room all stopped and looked at each other like, we doing this? And then motherfuckers was like, fuck it. Like, and like really going like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like you said, that music is it reminds us of a place and time in life. It's not necessarily the person that made it, like that made it and what they did and what they were going through, But I think naturally,
And I'm not trying to vouch.
No,
for none
I
of
know
these
that.
assholes.
I know that. But I'm just saying, like, for me, like, I'm naturally just like, nah. I'm kind of like, I'm turned
that's
off.
what's up.
I'm turned
And that's what's
off
up.
by it.
That's what's up.
But am I like, you know, verbally or like going out here and saying, "Oh, I'm not listening to this. I don't know."
Gee,
like,
if,
no,
if I get the aux and I put on some R. Kelly, which I'm not gonna do.
Yeah,
I'm
that's what
not gonna do that shit
putting
and nobody
on-
random shit. Like if I'm at your crib,
yeah,
and you got people over, I'm not putting that shit on.
yeah.
Even at my crib,
Unless it's
like,
a joke.
But I'm gonna play that shit
Unless you're
at my
joking.
crib. I'm gonna play that shit in my car, but I'm not gonna like fuck shit up unless I wanna. Like, hey y'all, let's go down here and record it. But like, I would never do no shit like that because I know how that shit feels.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for cutting you off, bro.
You ain't cut me off.
But yeah, man, it's just like I understand how motherfuckers feel to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
I'm gonna listen to it.
Yeah, I mean, like, I think what you do in your own person, like what you like and what you want to listen to is on you, bro.
It's just like if a nigga do
yeah.
cocaine, like you're not gonna pull it out on the table at somebody's house.
I'm gonna be respectful.
That'd be weird. Like go in the bathroom,
I'm gonna go
dude.
into your bathroom and use the back of your
Like a gentleman.
your
Or a
toilet.
gentlewoman. Like that's weird, dude. Like don't do that. Don't just stop putting out coke.
No, but I don't know. Like if it doesn't affect me.
It doesn't affect me either.
I am more supportive of like the victims, and I understand that like it is.
But I'm not by saying this.
Yeah,
though.
but my thing is I'm more disheartened by what it represents. Like it's wild. I mean, I've never been a big Cosby fan either. Like, I mean, no, I take that.
I was
back.
about to say you a motherfucker.
Not saying it like that. I've always liked the Cosby Show. I've always followed Bill Cosby as an actor, like in his movies and all that. I wouldn't say I was a diehard.
What's the last Bill Cosby movie you saw? Ghost Dad.
I was gonna say Meteor Man, but like he wasn't.
Oh yeah, he was.
In it.
Meteor Man.
I don't
Damn.
think that was his thing though. Like
he was the nigga that had the meteor.
Yeah, but I don't think that was his movie though. I don't think
that was Robert Townsend.
Yeah,
movie.
it was Robert Townsend. But like,
but act like he ain't threw all that money in there.
But yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know, man. It's all like, I get kind of like a bad taste in my mouth, like, and I just don't seek it. I don't I'm not. I appreciate what R. Kelly music has done for my life as far as my my past and
Your
having
kids.
having that nostalgic feeling, because there was a lot of with me and my wife, we've been together since high school.
Glacier Drive.
It was like
All that
a lot
shit.
of TP2 and all that was like a big part of us coming up, and it reminds me of so many memories that we had together that then I just remember us being in the car and all that type of shit. But it's not that I don't I'm not, when I say I don't miss it, I'm not saying it on some I
don't miss R. Kelly.
The music. I'm not saying I'm missing it. Oh man, I have not gotten that. Oh man, I could just listen to that right now and when all that shit happened, I just kind of just moved away from it.
Because
early on,
I did move away from it, and then I missed it.
Yeah, no, early on, I missed it when I was like, damn, I can't listen to this no more. But then as I gradually just it's more music, it's other artists, it's other things. There's so much fucking music out there that I loved and that was a part of my shit that I don't need. I'm not missing it now.
I don't with music. I say up until about 31, which it might continue. But when I hear nostalgic music,
you say you were 31?
Up until 31, the music.
So that was about what, 15 years ago?
D is in his bag.
All right. Anyways, so I wish I'd be retired or some shit, but I get a smell from certain music from the era that I was in when I hear it when I haven't heard it in a long time.
Oh, grandma used
just
to be
like,
cooking in the kitchen.
The smell
my mom walked in.
gets in my head,
all
and
that
it's just
shit.
like it reminds me of that shit.
Yeah,
like
I
up
remember
until, and
sitting
I'm
on
glad
that-
it's 31 because I already met my wife, so it's just like it reminds me of shit like that.
Yeah,
and that's why I'm on that shit. Like it's not so much as like, hey, free him. Hell no, get him the fuck out of here. And there's more niggas out here that's like that. Get them the fuck in there.
Yeah,
but it's just like, man, I'm not getting rid of that shit. But I'm not trying to fuck nobody else experience up either by playing it in front of them.
No, I get you.
Unless you need gas money, it's just like, hey, man, you know what I'm saying? You in the car. Get it for love, nigga. All right, man, shit. We get in the wild bars, man. Wild bars. 2 weeks in a row. I ain't do it. I ain't fuck up. I ain't fuck up, man. So we go do Fabolous I'm Raw.
Yeah. I got you. RIP to the competition. Split these niggas to the raw meat. Bitch, I'm raw. So you hearing that any nigga outcook me. It's suspect as R. Kelly with Girl Scout cookies.
I did not plan that. I did not plan that. Oh yeah, let's get it. I didn't plan it.
This nigga ain't planned it. He had it
I
written
didn't
down all
plan
the
it,
time.
bro. I had this before that shit even came up. Look at me, producing. Was that not a cold ass bar though? Too soon?
It was cold until it was like fucked up. It was cold until it was fucked up. It was cold
perfect. That's
cold.
perfect. That's the perfect way to describe it.
Yeah.
It's still cold and still fucked up. It's like,
I would say it was it's an equal
it's like somebody that you know that did some real fucked up shit, but you still love them.
What?
I tried to make that as good as I could.
I think that the lyrically,
we just talk about lyrically.
Lyrically, the shit was beautifully fab. Meaning that, that
Beautifully fab.
That motherfucker is gonna come with it. And he got the bars. He gonna always back it.
I didn't know you appreciated Fab like that.
He a legend, bro. Come on, like I ain't again. I'm not always good with remembering lyrics and remembering.
Fab is one of them niggas.
But he is one of those motherfuckers that is just like you gotta appreciate him. It's like a Jadakiss. It's like you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like you gotta respect the fucking man and his lyrics. Like his artistry is fucking beautiful. So it's nothing against his lyrics for him saying that. It's just, damn, it just hits you like, damn, that's fucked up. Because that shit hit differently when you realize that the shit is way more real and more extreme than, you know what I'm saying, just being a joke. Being on some
So this is what I have a problem with. Because after that, he talks about murdering a lot of people. And you just like, hell yeah. Like, nah, nigga.
But that's part of the culture.
It's part of
the culture. Like it's always good. Like not good. It's always been about rapping about.
We're gonna have a rapper here.
It's one thing to rap about the shit that you've seen as far as
we're gonna have a rapper here next week.
Murder, drugs, and all that.
You and cool with that?
No, it's a difference between because some of that is a lot of that is fake. That's why it's this whole big thing about
because R. Kelly did it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And then also joking about pedophilia is way different than fucking talking about some fictitious drug deal and murder and all that. I'm just saying
I did not expect you to put the whole word out. Now I'm embarrassed.
I'm just saying that's
not funny either.
it definitely hit differently when that shit like, damn, bro, like enslavement. You think all the shit that survived,
but murder's okay.
No, it's not okay. But it's like that's what I'm saying. It's again, that's why lyrics.
But they joke about murder. We joke about murder every day.
But sometimes, but a lot of that time when rappers talk about murder and drugs and all those things in their raps, it's not real. It's telling about the type of lifestyles. Telling them. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just giving you the difference. Like that's why I hit differently.
You're right.
I mean, this is a dope line. It's the way that like he uses it.
I mean, I already figured
dope,
it was
but it's just it just hit differently.
He's just like, hey man, fat.
Even after this conversation, like that lyric is different from like being in the moment right now, us talking about all the shit that we know about R. Kelly and all the shit that went down and all the victims and shit affected by it, and then going right into it and saying the lyric that talks to like some real harsh shit. It hit differently in that moment. So it's like, damn, that's a cold bar because of the fact that Fabolous as an artist, you know, put it together. He said it.
This was
11
years.
That's what I'm saying.
11 years before this happened.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. That's why I hit differently now.
And I'm thinking about it when I first heard it.
Because it's like, even then, like when Fabolous did it, he knew, like
we all knew
what the like rumors were and what the we be
rumoring to death. Niggas in Chicago at least.
Yeah.
We rumor to death.
Yeah. Like when we, you know what I'm saying? Like
we can't even save niggas in Chicago. Anybody that ever got their hair cut.
Yeah.
In a barbershop.
Yeah. It's like, hey.
At least 3 times.
You know that nigga.
In 2000.
Like, yeah. So it's different when you are in that era and that time saying that versus when it comes out and it's factual, like literally right here, and it's like a documentary out. It's like, it's different. Now it's like, fuck. I mean, it's still. I mean, still to this day, like if you listen to the radio and when Biggie talk about the World Trade Centers, like, you know what I'm saying? It gets blocked out. They never play that.
They bombed that shit twice.
I'm just saying.
They bombed it once. Never mind.
No, I'm just saying, you right. But like, yeah, it's a lot. So, you know what I mean?
A lot of rap songs talk about this shit like, oh, you survived the hit. I'm all right with that because we gonna really come right back. All right, man. Shout outs.
Shout out to my fam, wife, kids, yo. Shout out to my mom, my sister, you know what I'm saying? Got my little sister here in Georgia with me, you know what I mean? Shout out to all
Darlene.
Constance. What's up, lady? Anyway, shout out to
See, that's how I know you still poor, broke, busted, and disgusted because of how you've been honoring me.
We have your mama jokes going on.
You know I love your mama. But like, yeah, man, shout out to you, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's another week, man.
Many men.
Just like, you know what I'm saying? It's always been love, man. We fucking like kicking it and shit. Always been able to get out, pour up, break bread, and just like kind of just like shoot the shits, man. It's always been just a good vibe, good positive vibe, and just like I appreciate you just being able to do this with you, man. And yeah, shout out to the fans.
Of course, man. Shout out to you, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the listeners. Appreciate y'all fucking with us and shit, man. Shout out to the listeners who are not supposed to be listening to me, but are still listening to us, man.
We ain't saying shit, so don't listen to the shit.
Stop cursing out my grandma.
Why would I cuss out your grandma? Oh, grandma listening? Oh,
she's trying too hard as hell. hard as hell. She's like, just don't say the F word. I'm just like, gee, take away my show.
Say shit.
Although I could do this. Oh, she fuck with shit.
Oh, you just said fuck.
Yeah. Nigga.
Can't say fuck.
Let's Stone Cold. She fuck with shit.
What?
Damn.
What?
Ass.
What?
Oh, nothing. You can't let the church people.
Those are safe words.
Yeah, but the F word.
Didn't they say like all those words are like in the Bible?
Yeah.
Like fuck is like the only one that's not in the Bible or something.
And that's why God is pissed.
Hey man, I love that. I love the fact that your grandma is trying to listen to the show. That's amazing.
Yeah, I'm doing all the blocking I can.
Beep. Just give her the whole edited version.
Now, I know she ain't really listen to it, but I'm gonna start posting that shit on my personal page. Ooh, Minnie, man. Is that what you doing? You got a daughter?
Shout out, what's your personal page?
Nigga, Chris Cj Jones. Like, fuck.
I'm just saying,
it's 80 million of them. Try to find me if you can. I'm the one that with the TSU. Shout out TSU.
It's at least 10 of y'all.
Tennessee State University Aristocratic Bands put out a gospel album this week. Well, this is Friday, but like it, love it, download it.
Can't do this. Nigga was having a praise break.
He going to hell.
No, like I have nothing against gospel.
Hey, I'll let
gospel.
you in. I'll let you in. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of niggas in here talking about something. How he think he going?
He just stopped saying bitches. At least
5 minutes ago.
You got at least now, you know what I'm saying? 15 years of making up to do.
That ain't what happened when I got baptized. That ain't what they told me. Y'all niggas lying. But
you said if I repent,
hey man, we gonna shout out Chris, man. We shouting out Chris. Hitman Podcast. Love, man. Always, man. We shouting out Pretty Boy Sports Inc. OD. It's your own. And yeah, we're gonna have fun going on there. You've been hearing it since the shout outs and shit. And we're gonna keep it rocking. And as usual,
don't be weird. We have.
Hey, this that Orange Montana shit, nigga. Scary hours, nigga. I just got a call, said it's go time. The man in the mirror said it's show time. Feeling like magic with the rock, showtime. And my niggas gon' protect me like the old line. Lyrically, I chop your head off in no time. Cause I'm sitting on these bars like a gold mine. Facts in your face, but you niggas so blind. I'm my own G-Pass, fuck a cosign. Creature of the night, smoking on that gas pipe. But you the type to pick fleet over fight. Y'all niggas overrated and you overhyped. So when I touch down, watch these niggas take flight. When niggas ain't standing tall, I'ma. When my back against the wall, I'ma. When that pressure start building, get up on your grind and get out of your feelings. When niggas ain't standing tall, I'ma. When my back against the wall, I'ma. When that pressure start building, get up on your grind and get out of your feelings. We bout to get it jumping like double dutch. Call me Sergeant Slaughter, got the game in the Cobra clutch. Niggas won't smoke, then you know what's up. Cause we get drunk off revenge and can't sober up. When it's reppin' time, you know we showing up. Kicking the door bare face, so you know it's us. Trying to stack $1 million to the ceiling. My cup running over as it's Casamigo spilling. Y'all niggas scary, sweeter than Ben and Jerry. When you walk on faith, you one hell of a visionary. You see the cross I carry, I'm a legend like Larry. Or just an old nigga ballin' like Jason Terry. When the rain starts, ain't no stopping. You niggas fucking done when the cop folk copping. Cut them off like Lorena Bobbitt. We taking off like a rocket. This flow sick, I can vomit. When niggas ain't standing tall, I'ma. When my back against the wall, I'ma. When that pressure start building, get up on your grind and get out of your feelings. When niggas ain't standing tall, I'ma with my back against the wall, When that pressure start building, get up on your grind and get out of your feelings.